Welcome everyone to Pilates Fusion. Thank you for coming. We're going to start seated. Hi Nikki. So grab a blanket so that you feel comfortable. And we're just going to sit in an easy cross-legged position. Good morning, Teresa. Hi. And then once you get here, hands come to the knees. Try to elongate your spine. So if you're on a blanket, you can sit forward towards the front edge and it'll help tilt the pelvis into a nice position for the spine. And we're going to inhale to inflate and then exhale, round through, gather in. Inhale, open up. And exhale, gather in. Keep going. And I'm just going to put my phone on silent here. I realised I forgot that. And the next time you come to sitting tall, let's inhale, the arms widen up. On your exhale, rotate to your right and bring your left hand down to your right knee. And just looking over your shoulder. Allowing the shoulders to sink. You can pull on this left hand a little to help you switch on a stretch behind the left shoulder blade into the top of the cervical spine. Deep breath in. As you exhale, let's drop the left elbow down. You could even come down to the shoulder if you want to, but that's not feeling quite right for me today. And then you can lift up your right arm. Deep breath in. As you exhale, just sweep that right arm forward and come into a forward fold. So just gently here. Notice if you'd like your arms in your lap or on the floor in front of you. Deep breath in. Exhale. Uncurl. And sit tall, and let's switch the cross in the legs. Hands to the knees, inhale to open up, exhale, draw in, and start to make some little circles with this now as well. So you're still doing the cat-cow positioning in the spine as you roll through. You can just do the cat-cows if you don't want to do the rolling side to side, and then switch directions. And then taking a pause next time you come into the center, inhaling the arms up, exhaling, rotating to the left, lowering the hands down, right hand connects with your left knee. Left fingertips centered behind you. Look over that left shoulder. Use that anchor point on your leg to help switch the stretch on into your upper trapezius on the right side. Deep breath in as you exhale, slowly lowering your elbow down into your lap. Left arm lifts, or it doesn't have to lift. If that feels too much, you can leave the arm down. And if you find that you're rocking up away from that left hip, that's okay. Deep breath in, exhale, forward fold. Just tuning into yourself, your own awareness, into your own body. Deep breath in, exhale, uncurl to sit tall. And we are going to come to hands and knees, please. So if you feel like you want to be on your blanket for your knees, that's fine. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're just going to find some hip circles here. So we're kind of circling our hips from a quadruped position. Be interested in each part of the circle and then switch directions. And then taking a pause, widening the knees, toes together, hips on heels, child's pose. Allow your forehead to feel supported by the mat. Let the belly soften, expanding on your inhales, flattening on your exhales. Walking the fingers forward a little and allowing the hips to creep up, we're going to come onto our left finger pads. So we've come forward just to make a little bit of space. You're going to inhale up your right arm to the right and then exhale, thread it through and come down onto the right side of your face, and the outside of your right shoulder is connecting with the mat. Some of you are going to stay here, especially if you're suffering with your back at the moment. If you're not and you want a little more, you can inhale up your left arm. So turn the palm up towards the ceiling and start to press your hand towards the ceiling. Bring the back of your arm down to the outside of your right hip. And maybe you can catch the front of your right thigh. Pull that left shoulder blade down. Deep breath in, exhale. Release your left arm so that it's next to your face. Press into that hand. Bring yourself back up into your quadruped position. Only this time we're going to take our knees a little further back and find a modified plank position. So hip circles again, but this time from slightly different position, much larger range of motion here. Go really slowly. Then reverse directions. And then taking a pause, widening your knees, toes together, sit back into your child's pose. Inhaling length now into the sides of the waist, to the base of your spine. And then shifting weight forward a little so the hips will creep up, coming to your right finger pads. Left arm inhales up. As you exhale, thread that left arm through and just gently rest on the left side of your head, the outside of your left shoulder. You can push with your right fingertips a little to intensify the stretch into the outside of your left shoulder. Your choice is either to stay here or you can turn your right palm up towards the ceiling, press the arm up, and then allow it to come around the low back, and maybe you can catch the top of your left thigh. Then pull that right shoulder blade down your back. Deep breath in, exhale, release the bind. Right finger pads come back to the ground and gently bring yourself back up into your quadruped position, and we're going to lower ourselves down onto our bellies, please. Right hand comes in the front, so you can rest your forehead on the back of your right hand, and then bend in your left leg. Point your toes and see if you can catch the top of your left foot. tuck your tail a lot here. Start to introduce length into the front of the left hip. Into the left thigh. Deep breath in, exhale to release. This right hand is going to come out to the right side. So your right elbow is now in line with your right shoulder. Left finger pads connect with the ground, and you're going to roll over towards that right arm and just allow that left leg to dangle. So the stretch is for the front of your right shoulder. So your right elbow is down on the mat. There we go. And find a kind of a goalpost type position. So 90-degree angle at your elbow. If you can't roll a lot, that doesn't matter. As long as you feel some stretching in the front of the right chest. And then press into your right palm and pull that right shoulder blade down your back. A deep breath in, exhale to roll onto your belly. Hands a little forward and wide of the shoulders. Inhale to a cobra. Exhale, release forwards. One more time. Inhale to your cobra. And exhale, release forwards. Left palm up back of the hand now. Forehead can go on that. And bend your right leg. Catching the top of your right foot with your right hand, tuck your tail under. So the front hips are pressing into your mat strongly. Breath in. As you exhale, release your foot and take your left hand and move it so that you've created that 90-degree angle in your left elbow. Right fingertips come a little forward and wide of the right shoulder. Lifting up your right leg, you're going to roll over towards your left side. So your head's resting on the ground. And once you're here, you can press into the left hand and pull that left shoulder blade down to help the front of the left chest to open. Allowing the body to open gently. Deep breath in, exhale to your belly. Hands come on either side of the ribs. Tuck the toes under, find a downward facing dog. So however you want to get into your down dog, I like to come through a kind of a child's pose position to get here. And then make your adjustments, walk through the feet. And then pausing wherever you're at. That feeling where we were pulling the shoulder blades down when we were lying on our front doing that twist. Start to engage the back of the shoulder blades in the same way in this down dog. Deep breath in, exhale, walking feet up towards hands. Bless you. And soft knees here and just hang in your forward fold. You can gently go side to side. If it doesn't feel good for your back to be in a forward fold, just come into a standing mountain pose instead. And then slowly uncurling to stand, and we'll all meet in mountain pose for a moment. Shoulders down the back, palms forward, take some deep breaths. Close the eyes. Draw in the belly. See if you can inhale an extra inch to the length of your spine. And then when you're ready, softly opening the eyes, widening the legs a little more, and it's a gentle rotation side to side. And that was our warm-up this morning. We took a little longer. And then when you're ready, we're going to start with a yoga flow at the front of our mats. So feet just a little separated. Look down at your toes, lift them up and spread them out. See how separated you can get your toes, and then place them down and see if you can keep your nice separated position. Have a look at your ankles. Notice if you have a tendency to collapse the ankles in. Equally, you might also have a tendency to stand on the outside of your feet. See if you can neutralize that position. Then we're going to inhale the arms up. Draw a prayer down through center and sit into a chair on your exhale. Fantastic. Draw your belly in, shift the weight to the left leg, and you're going to step way back with your right leg. Hands come down on either side of that left foot, and I'm just adjusting my right foot back a little to create more of a stretch in the front of the right hip. Deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to come into a three-legged down dog. So your left leg is going to lift up. Now you have choices here. If you don't like this three-legged stuff, just do a regular down dog is fine, and a regular plank works too. If you feel warm enough, we're going to come into a three-legged plank also. So keeping the left leg lifted and shifting yourself into a plank position. Yes, perfect. And then lowering to your right knee, but keeping that left leg lifted if you can. It's an option, you don't have to do it. We're going to inhale, take your chest forward and lower it down between your thumbs. And then exhale, press yourself up. Now, if that was too much, just put the knee down, it's totally fine. You've got one more chance to do this if you liked it. Inhale your way forward. Exhale your way up. Excellent. So that left foot, place the top of the foot now down on the mat and make your way into an up dog. So both tops of feet down, thighs toned, knees off the mat, and then allow the hips to drop. If you don't like this, do a cobra like we usually do. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling up your right leg. Exhaling, replacing right hand with right foot. Perfect. Setting your left foot down at an angle. And taking a moment to check that your right heel intercepts with the center of your left arch. We're going to cartwheel our way into a warrior two, so left arm leads. Then when you get here, maybe you can sink a little lower into your hips. Lovely. Lengthen the spine. Hands on the level. Fantastic. Deep breath in. As you exhale, rotate yourself to face the front. And then start to engage your right quadriceps and hinge over your right leg. So we're coming into pyramid here, and some of you might want to gather up your blocks to help you. So it's quite a long pyramid because I've set this up from a warrior two, and sometimes we do a shorter pyramid. So notice which level of blocks feels best for you today. Swing the right hip out to the right a little, and then do the reverse. Allow the hips to move to the left and the left side of the belly to turn towards the right side as your chest draws down over the thigh. Lift up your quadriceps so that your kneecap lifts up, so that your knee is safe. Make sure that that left ankle doesn't collapse in and you're pressing into the outside of your left foot into your left pinky toe. Deep breath in. As you exhale, soften that right knee and spin around to the ball of the left foot. We'll set the blocks just towards the front of the mat. And straighten out your right leg. Spring into the left one so that you can step into a forward fold. Notice if you want bent knees here or not. It's totally up to you. And then we're going to turn the left foot out to the side. Right hand comes to right waist, or you could hold one of your blocks. It's totally up to you. That's why they're there, in case you need them. If you want to take the slow elevator up, soften your right knee a little and shift your weight into your right foot. We're coming into a tree pose. And some of you know that this is the way I like to get into tree pose. If you'd rather get in another way, you can. Left hand is on left ankle, and just slide that foot up to wherever it comes. Amazing. And then when you get here, find something fixed on the floor to look at. Press foot into inner thigh into foot. And then inhale up your right arm if you can. Right palm comes into the center of the upper back. We're going to stretch out the triceps on the right arm. So left hand comes to the right upper arm and just start to press that elbow back. Make sure you're not holding onto your elbow. Some of you might want to catch your fingers behind you. If that's easy for you, go for it. If you hate that and you're already wobbling anyway, just don't add the extra layers, that's fine. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands, release the leg, and hands to heart center. Close the eyes, take a moment. Notice how one side feels a little different. Inhaling, the arms widen up. Exhaling, the palms to heart center. Sink into your chair. Drawing the belly in. Shifting the weight a little to the right foot so you can send your left leg way back. Find a deep lunge. I don't think so. I normally do right leg first. What's the consensus? We'll go with this, Helen, and if it feels wrong, then you'll have to do it twice more. There's the good news for you. So we got hands on either side. No, we definitely did the other side last time. Although I'll take it, it is confusing. So we've got hands on either side of our right leg. Now we're going to step into a three-legged down dog, so it will be your right leg that you lift up behind you this time. So inhale and then exhale, that right leg comes up. On your exhale, if you want to do the single leg plank, shift the weight forward, keeping your right leg lifted. Yes, belly's drawn in. Now, if you did this on the other side, you can lower down to your left knee, keeping the right leg up. Inhale, chest comes forward between the thumbs. Exhale, power up. So this is optional, remember. You can just stay in your modified plank if you prefer. And we're doing 2 of these. And then the top of the right foot presses down into the mat. Keep that leg toned. That's it. And then come onto the top of the left foot also. Allow the hips to drop down. Find your up dog, engage your glutes. Allow the back to bend. So make sure you're not on tucked toes here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Find your down dog. Inhaling up your left leg. Exhaling, replacing left hand with left foot. And setting down your right foot. So this is where we check alignment. Front heel intersecting with the center of the back foot's arch. It'll be your right arm that leads for your warrior 2. Got Cartwheel the arms up, that's it. Shoulders down the back. Find the power in your legs. Notice if you've lifted up a little and see if you can sink down. Make sure that this knee stays in line with your hip. Press into your right pinky toe. Beautiful. Deep breath in. As you exhale, rotate around to face the front and then draw up the left quads. We're moving into our pyramid. So this is where you want to draw the right side of the belly towards the left and lean forward using your blocks as you see fit. And if you feel like it's really tight and uncomfortable, maybe take the blocks a little closer towards you and on a higher setting, and just let that chest sink down. Taking your exhales to the back of the left leg, all the way down that inner thigh, up into the groin. Deep breath in. As you exhale, softening the left knee, spinning around to the ball of the right foot. And set your blocks up if you think you might want them for the tree section, or put them to the side if you won't. We're going to straighten out the left leg, bend the right knee a little, and spring forward to a forward fold. And maybe we've got a little more space now in the forward fold, holding a block if you prefer that. And adjusting your feet. Mine have gotten a little wide there. I'm just adjusting them so they're a little more under the hips. Softening the knees and shifting the weight to your left foot. So you're going to turn your right foot out to the side and left hand comes to your left waist. Or you're going to be getting into a tree on the left leg however you want to. If you're taking the slow lift, right hand to right ankle, and just trace a line up your left inner thigh with your right foot. So basically the rules of tree are, there aren't really any rules, it's a single leg balance, and just make sure you don't put your foot on the inside of your knee is the important thing. Shoulders down, belly's in tight. Seek out your balance first. If you tried this on side one, we're inhaling up the left arm and bringing the palm to the back of the neck. Right hand starts to press open. That's it. You can either stay there, or if you can easily catch your fingers, you can do that. Sometimes it's just the anatomy we were born with. So try not to be cross when things feel tight and different. Deep breath in, exhale, release the arms, bring the palms to the heart center, and just shake out your legs. Well done. Okay, second variation, we're moving on. Inhaling, the arms widen up. Exhaling to a chair, draw the palms down. Pause here. I'm going to do some toe lifts here. So see if you can lift all 10 toes and lower. Lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Foot fitness in your chair. Yeah, awesome. So make sure that your bellies are nice and tight. Tap, lift, tap, lift. You 4, 3, 2, and then dive into a forward fold. Softening the knees, stepping your right leg way back, and then the left to find a down dog. Inhaling up your right leg, exhaling, replacing your right hand with your right foot. And lowering your left knee down and come to the top of your left foot. Draw your left inner knee towards your right instep to find your draw for your balance, and then let's inhale up to a crescent lunge here. Yeah, keep the hips pressing forward, find that length in the front of your left hip. Beautiful. Press an imaginary block between your hands. Deep breath in, exhale, take the arms wide on the way down to framing that front foot, downward facing dog. Placing your left hand so that it's going to be under your left shoulder, and we're going to turn to the right side to find a side plank. So if you want to drop down to the knee, you would be here, or you can stagger your feet or stack them, whichever you prefer. And deep breath in, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, as you exhale, draw the right knee forward, please, between the thumbs, and we're going to start to move into a pigeon. So some of you might want to just sit down onto your leg like this. Some of you will be happy to move the knee out to the side and to walk the foot away from the groin a little. Basically, find whatever type of pigeon you feel like doing today, and notice if you're rolling a lot onto your right hip, and see if you can even that up. You can, of course, put a block under your right hip if you want to. Deep breath in as you exhale. Just climb onto the hands, please. Depending on how easy you find it to catch your foot from this position, you might want to put your left hand on a block. Otherwise, you can put your left hand on the floor and bend up that left foot towards your back hip. So like we did in the warm-up, lying on our belly, but this time we're in pigeon too. So we've got right thumb down, press the air away. If you're suffering with your back, do a smaller rotation. Don't worry about catching your foot, or you could do it the other way round, which would be less of a twist. You could catch with your left hand. Otherwise, right hand is catching the top of that foot. And then push into the hand with the foot and the hand into the foot. Deep breath in. Exhale, release to a down dog. And then baby steps, walk up towards your hands. Pause in your forward fold. And soften your knees and come through a rounded back to stand. Inhale, the arms widen up. Exhale, sink into your chair. Pause here, shift the weight into your heels. Draw your belly up. Lift up your toes and spread them out. And it's tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Yeah, super. 4, 3, 2, and release to a forward fold. Softening the knees, stepping your left leg back, finding a down dog. Inhaling up your left leg, replacing left hand with left foot. And lowering your right knee down to the mat. Pressing the top of the right foot down and finding that tug into center, left instep towards right inner knee. Inhale up the torso, find your crescent lunge second side. Engage the right glutes to help the front of the right hip to open. Press your imaginary block between your hands, lift the chin or not. Deep breath in, exhale. Take the arms wide before they frame that left foot. Downward facing dog. So this is where we moved into a side plank, and this time we'll face the left wall. So right hand under right shoulder, or you can be on your forearm if you prefer that. Just open out, bump your hips up towards the ceiling. Yes, beautiful. Deep breath in, exhale, find your down dog. Deep breath in. On your exhale, I think it's left knee comes forward this time between your thumbs for your pigeon. Yeah, so whichever type of pigeon you want to do, you can pick up your right knee and walk it back a little to increase the stretch. And then just settle in. Making your exhales a little longer than the inhales. Taking the exhales into the hip and all around. Helping it to relax and soften. Deep breath in as you exhale, climbing onto your hands. So if you're suffering with your back, you'll take your right hand back. If you're not, you're going to bend up the right leg. Option to put a block under your right hand. The right hand's under right shoulder. Left hand then reaches back, and see if you can catch the top of that foot. Press with the foot, pull with the hand. Beautiful. Keep rotating through your upper body towards that back foot. Squeeze into your right glute. Deep breath in as you exhale, release that foot, downward facing dog. Maybe you feel like you've a little more space now in your down dog. Maybe you can draw your chest towards your thighs a little more. Don't worry about the heels connecting with the ground so much as finding that nice opening under the shoulders. And the lengthening down the back of the legs will just happen. Deep breath in. On your exhale, wide knees, toes together, child's pose. Well done. Take a moment. Deep breath in. On your exhale, bringing yourself up in your own time to a quadruped, and we are moving on. Maybe grab some water, and we're going to need our green ball to start here. How is everyone doing? Still here? Okay, no one's left yet, so that's good. You never know after a week off. Okay. So we're going to put the ball behind our left knee, please, and that is going to be your supporting knee. If your knees are sensitive, pad up with your blanket. Really spread out your fingers, press the palms fully into the mat, so much that you feel that energy behind the back of your shoulder blades. Then draw your belly up and in, and engage your pelvic floor. We're going to send the right leg away and then draw it in. So exhale it away, inhale it in. Yeah. Exhale and inhale. 2 more. Moving super slowly. Yeah, that's great. Last one. And then resting on the right knee. Left knee draws in, rounds through. Exhale, inhale, lift it back behind you. So exhale, you're rounding your back. Inhale, you're just coming to neutral in the spine. So you find neutral in the spine and you just lift the leg up, yes. Exhale, round through. Inhale, lift. Couple more. And then coming down to that left knee. We're going to alternate sides. So one with the right leg, one with the left. Here we go. Send your right leg away. And then draw it in. Rest on your right knee. Exhale. And inhale. And then set that knee down. And pause. Set everything up. Let's go again. Right leg. Send it away. Draw it back to its starting place. Round through. Extend. And then bring the knee down. And just wag your tail from side to side. And we're going to hop this up a little bit if you want to. So coming off your left knee just a tiny bit now. We're taking the leg out to the side and in. Now notice if you've dumped into your wrists. Hopefully the back of the shoulders are still holding you steady. So it's exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. You have 4 more. Now hold it up there, little pulse. 16. That little groan I heard back there. You were hoping for an 8, weren't you? Now it's 8, 7. Last 4, 3. Now we've got circles, and yeah, 4 circles one way. I did say we were hotting it up, didn't I? Let's go back the other way with the circles, and then you're done on this side. 3, 2, last one. Well done. Pick up your ball, take it out in front of you, wide knees, and just allow your chest to drop down. Leave your hips high. Deep breath in, exhale, come through a rounded back to come up. Just set the ball off to the side for 1 second here. You can give your wrists a little stretch if you want to, or you could drink water, whatever feels good to you. We've been on our wrists for a little while and they've got a little more to do, so give them a bit of love here. You can come onto the top of the hands as well if you want to. That feels nice. And then release. Okay, second side. So ball behind the right knee, and that's your supporting knee to start with. Spread the fingers. I should also say to you, if you find this stuff on the wrists is really problematic, you can hold your blocks, makes it a little less pressure on them if you prefer that. So left leg we're going to send out. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, and then draw it in. Yes, and again, take it out, draw it in, all the while keeping your hips really nice and steady. Excellent. Exhale, and inhale, couple more. That's it, last one. And then balancing on your left knee, right leg, draw it in. Exhale, inhale, lift it up behind you, draw it in, lift it up behind you, beautiful. 2 more like this. And then setting down that right knee. So this is where we alternate them. So even up the weight between the legs. Left leg, we send that out. And then draw it back to its starting place. Draw the right knee into the belly. Lift it up behind you. And then set it down. And back to the start. So left leg, send it away. Bring it back. Round through. Lift the leg behind you. And then lower it down and reset. Again, left leg extends. Bring it down. Round through. Lift the leg up. And then hover it down. So hovering the right knee now 1 inch above the mat. Take the leg out to the side and draw it in. Out and in. Now you might find some work going on in your left glutes as well here. Since they already worked, yes, and there is quite a lot of stability work. Good. More like this. Now hold it up there and pulse for 60. Last 8. Keep the belly drawn in, keep the power behind the shoulder blades. 3, 2, find your circles. 4, 3, reverse your circle, 2 more, last one. Well done. Let's put that ball off to the side, please, and come down onto your belly. You can just relax your forehead on the back of your hands for a moment. Just allow your hips to shift side to side for a second. Give the body a little rest. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to start to tuck your tail under. Engage your glutes a lot. Point the toes a lot. Lift your left leg and lower. And then the right, lift and lower. So a little bit of back strengthening here. If you're suffering with your back at the moment, make sure you've got your hips really tucked under and you can go a really small range of motion. And you can stay here for the whole thing if you would like to. Lift, lower. Now let's pause the legs, lift the upper body up. If you're suffering with your back, stay with that single leg lift. Otherwise, lifting and lowering the upper body. Keep your chin tucked, lift, lower, and 1 more. Now we're changing the rhythm, so we're going to lift in 1 and then hold here. Hold, hold, and lower. You're still pressing the front of the hips into your mat. Hold and lower. Lift, hold, hold, and lower. So we're going to add straightening the arms out to a T position, bringing them in and lowering. So it's lift, extend, bring them in and lower. Lift, extend. Make sure that your gaze is on your mat. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Last one. Now we can load this up some more if you want to, lifting both legs as well. Keep your upper body going. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Now I'm just keeping my legs lifted at this moment, but you can lower and lift them if you prefer. If you want to add abducting the legs as well, you can. So now it's lift. Take the legs apart, bring them in and lower down. Lift. Everything goes out. Yes. Bring it in and lower. Let's do 2 more, please. And last one. And then just hold here with the fingertips by the temples, tuck the tail a lot, squeeze, 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 and release. Well done. Sit back into a child's pose. Move slowly here, folks. There's no rush to get into position. Just let your back release. Breath in, exhale to come up to hands and knees. Well done. Okay, we are going to move on. So let's grab our ball again, please. And we're going to lie ourselves down and put the ball under our left foot. So you're going to have a bent left leg and a straight right leg, unless that bothers your back, in which case keep that right leg bent. If your back doesn't like the curl-ups, you can just do the leg movements. It's totally fine. So fingertips are going to come behind the head. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, curl your upper body up. Draw your chin towards your chest. Yeah, super. Now extend your left leg as well. Roll it back in and then lower yourself down to the mat. Let's do that to tempo. So exhale, curl up. Inhale, send your leg away. Exhale, draw it in. And inhale, lower down. Again. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, send the ball away. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lower. Now, we're not going to take the back of the head down to the mat every time now. You're going to leave your chin really tucked and lower down. Let's do it twice more, please. Curl up, squeeze, extend, bring it in, and lower just the shoulder blades down. Last time, please. Curl up, send the leg away, draw the leg in, and lower all the way down. Good. Now this time, we're going to curl up and we're going to stay up the whole time if you can. And we're going away and in with the leg. Send it away, draw it in. If your neck hurts, interlace your hands, put them behind your head and push your head back into your hands. Make sure the work's staying in the belly. You could also reach with the arms if you prefer. You've got 4 more. 3, 2, and release down. Well done. Keeping the ball under the left foot, we're going to bend the right leg now. So right foot is next to the left, but the right one's on the floor, left one's on the ball. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lift your hips up into a bridge and then lower them down. Let's do that again. Lift them up. Down. 2 more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes and lower. And last one. And release. Well done. Taking the ball under the right foot now, using just your feet if you can. Sending the left leg away if that's comfortable. Fingertips come behind the head. Taking a deep breath in on your exhale, curl your upper body up. Use this first one to really try to curl up a lot more than you usually do. And then send the leg away. Draw it back in and lower down, but keeping your chin tucked. Let's do that again to tempo. Here we go. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, send the leg away. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lower. Again. Exhale. Inhale. So your head isn't going to connect with the mat anymore when you lower down. Just the shoulder blades. Again. Curl up. Squeeze. Extend. Draw it in. And lower. Last time, curl up, extend, draw it in, and lower. This time, stay curled up, take your leg out and in. If you need to give your neck some more support, go right ahead, stand and bend. Keep the belly really tight, but not pushing your low back into the floor. 2 more, last one. Well done. And lowering the head down, taking the ball so that it's still under that right foot, bending up the left leg, getting ready to lift your hips for your bridge. And here we go. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Again, exhale to lift. Enjoy that feeling of opening down the front of the hips as the hips rise towards the sky and lower. And last one. And lower down. Well done. Taking your ball, leaving it off to the side, stretching out your body and finding a full body stretch. Get as long as you can. Deep breath in, expand, and then exhale, release. We're going to settle ourselves down now for some relaxation, and I will change our music. If it feels nicer on your back, you can roll up your blanket, place it under your knees, or just leave the knees bent with the feet on the floor. However feels easeful to you is right. Come round with the lavender spray. If you'd like me to avoid you, just raise your arm and I won't come to you. Starting to breathe slowly and deeply. Allowing yourself to feel held by the surface you're resting on. Slow down, taking full deep breaths each time. On your exhale, softly increasing the space in your abdomen, back and chest, and breathing away tension on your exhales. Tune into yourself and just be here now. Relax your jaw. Soften your hips. Smooth the skin on your forehead. Allow your arms to feel heavy. Let the ground support you. Gently repeating the following phrase silently to yourself. I am peace. I am peace. Just gently, silently. And I'll be quiet for a few moments. Starting to take a deeper breath in and a deeply releasing exhale. Letting go of the phrase, drawing your awareness back into the room. Starting to wiggle fingers and toes. In your own time, bending up the legs so that the feet are flat on the floor. And carefully making your way over onto your right hand side, supporting your head with your right arm into the fetal position. Taking a deeper breath in, on your exhale, press through your left arm. Carefully bring yourself into a seated position. And you get here, making two loose fists, stacking your forearms, drawing them to your belly and gently rounding through. Noticing how you feel. I am peace. Taking a deep breath in, on your exhale, taking the palms together. Softly opening your eyes with your gaze on your thumbnails. Be well. Namaste.